Hey, Chad, Lindsey here. Thanks for checking out the video today. This is going to be about kind of the backstory of what's going on with the Pathway Home program. It's this new program we've created here. I'm partnering with Jeremy on the project, who's this amazing mortgage planner in the industry, who's gone through iterations in his business of trying to figure out where the best value is to the marketplace. And he has this kind of saying about, being someone that could find the most money for clients at the lowest cost. And I don't remember all the little details to that plug, but he really is living that out. They found amazing grants and assistant programs. So we're really excited about that. Me on the real estate planner side, we've been out with people in the marketplace, just trying to help them buy and sell. And I've zoned into this area too, where helping renters move from this renting to owning process seems to be just such a great spot where we can do great effect for families. And, with Jeremy's education on it, it's really cool. So I'd love to hear from you a little bit, like what drew you to this area of specialization and what are you excited about as we're going through 2026?
Well, the reason I like working with you, Chad, is you come about things from the same perspective as I do, which is more of a planning perspective. We know that in our industries, there's people that have a transactional perspective and they don't ever take the time to stop and help people that want to get into homes know everything that's available to them in terms of options and resources to help them get it done, get into a home. And what I began to discover as I came into this industry was just how much money the state of Florida set aside and earmarked for renters to become homeowners. And the message just wasn't making it out to the market. So that's why I wanted to partner with you to really bring these options to renters so that you can earmark it for yourself and get yourself into a home.
Yeah, that's exciting. And so myself, I spent some time early in 2025 doing some real estate flips, just going out and grabbing projects and fixing them up and making them better and trying to sell them, and ran across some friction with a couple homes. So I decided to do some rent to own, which is a little bit of a blend in between, and found some really interesting puzzle pieces there. Is that there was hundreds of people that, actually could buy a house, but had no clue that they could. And so either there's just misinformation out there or education that's lacking. And so we are devoted to kind of make this channel a place that people can come to get the resources they need to be able to educate themselves around those topics. We're going to be walking through the grant systems, the buying process, what's available, how to prepare, what to plan for, how you're dealing with credit issues. And we're going to be offering some programs where you can get some coaching or get it even to a place where you're rent to own qualified, which is a different whole, aspect that anybody else works on. And, I think many times you're going to find out that you might actually be closer to home ownership than you could have imagined. So we're excited about what we might be able to find as we're working together through this channel. And we are hopeful that you see this as a great resource for you here in Polk County. And it's going to have specific Polk County data. And that's our aim here. So, as you're thinking about what most families might, even need to get into a home, it's pretty crazy what we found. Like, what are some of the lower down payments or money out of pocket that we've accomplished here, even in early 2026?
Well, from just a loan perspective, most people don't know that there are zero down loans where there's no down payment needed, there's no down payment assistance needed. And then from a down payment assistance standpoint, they can be put on any traditional mortgage product, which is conventional, FHA, VA, USDA. You're looking at a minimum amount of $30,000 coming from SHIP Fund, State Housing Initiative, Partnership Program of Florida, and we will be getting into that.
Yeah, that's crazy. And we had a couple clients this year. I think we've done almost 4 that have been, I want to say, under $2,500 out of pocket to buy a house. Now, we don't like to commit to that publicly. We do feel like most people can achieve that under $4,000. And, so it's really amazing what can be done. We talk about affordability in this marketplace, and people are kind of, concerned about affordability in housing. And I think recontextualizing that to say, whether monthly payments are a lot or a little, if you're prepared to buy, being able to buy where you only get to, spend $2,500 out of pocket potentially. And then for a few clients, we were able to skip 2 initial mortgage payments which is traditional in the industry if you close in a certain date, and they look over like what they paid overall for the year for getting into a home, it's incredible in terms of affordability if you define it in a different way. Any insights to that, like how you would explain what amazing benefits are to like this in an affordability context?
Well, I've been asked multiple times, if there's down payment assistance that's forgivable from Florida, then what do I need to come out of pocket with? And then that's what brought up the whole topic where we have to answer the question. And we've just found on average, it's $3,500 or less because you have the down payment assistance from Florida. If you have a good real estate planner and realtor, they can negotiate additional monies from the seller. So we're really using other people's money, whether it's the state or the seller, to get into a home. So later on, we're going to get into what are the details of where the out-of-pocket money comes from and where you can get that from as well from other people.
Yeah, and you'll be shocked. And we take you through a thorough process of making sure that you're as educated as you want to be. Jeremy does in-person consults, Zoom consults, over the phone, whatever you prefer, whatever medium works for you and your family. And I help you as well, doing the full buyer overview, taking you out, doing the showings, walking you through everything that needs to be done. So we're definitely, as a team, we also have title companies and different partners that are involved in inspection processes. We handle all that. We make it super simple for you, keep all the problems off your plate. And yet really the core focus is we know that there's so many renters out there that would love to own and just they're disoriented, they're scared. And if that's you, I promise you, we can help get you in the right place at the right time that fits your needs. And so we'd love for you to reach out if you want to be part of our world and have us begin helping you in a professional way. You can always text HOME to 863-660-7837, and you will get put into our system so we can follow up with you and make sure that we're appropriately helping you professionally down this process. So we're excited to see where this journey goes with this channel. We're intending to put a lot of content out that's going to be really focused strictly on rentals or renters moving to the ownership process, and that you can find this as a oasis for resources for that need. So looking forward to engaging with you and hopefully have a chance to meet one day. Jeremy, any last words for that?
I would like to say one last thing. We've discovered there's typically only 4 reasons why you're not already in a home. It's a credit issue, it's a money issue, it's a financing issue, or it's a team issue. Do you have the team to get you into the home? We hope that you pick us to be your team. Let us teach you how to fix your credit, where to get the money, and how to get the financing.
And we'll help you with your pathway home. Hopefully meet you soon. Have a great day.